Hare Krishna. So, we'll be discussing today the 11th chapter. Like in the previous session, we discussed about how Krishna left Hastinapur. See, it is not a big deal for us, like if we are going from one city to another city or one relative home to or coming back home. It's not a big deal for us. But with respect to devotees, Krishna leaving the devotees is like there is so much exchange of emotions, love, and devotion. And similarly, how we can apply that aspect of separation from Krishna and his devotees is any spiritual personality, like for example, our Guru, Srila Prabhupada, is coming or going, how we should behave, what should be our mood. The same mood we can get from these pastimes. So, we're all aspiring to get a spiritual life. Why we are planning because spiritual life is eternal. Eternal in the sense like everyone right now we are all in certain families. We took birth at certain point of time, we grew up, and we used to we travel along with for some time, and then after some time we leave that family and go and take birth in another family. We continue like that. So that is all that is in this material world. It is a temporary arrangement, but with respect to the spiritual world, it's a permanent thing. Why? What is the beauty of Srimad Bhagavatam is Srimad Bhagavatam will introduce us the characters of the devotees and the nature of Krishna and reciprocation of Krishna with his devotees and loving relationship with Krishna and his devotees. So why we have to know about all those things is Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, right? Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tejatyante kalevar. Means whatever you remember at the time of death, that state you attain without fail. So this when we hear all these pastimes, then we hear more and more about Krishna, how Krishna loves his devotees. Hmm? Then there is a good chance that we also fall in love with Krishna. We also meditate on Krishna. Because see every any love in this middle any relation in this middle world has is not completely full. It cannot satisfy us completely, and they have their own limitations, and moreover it is temporary. But with respect to Krishna, everything is permanent. Everything is ever increasing. There is no way if you see I shared one image, right? Spiritual pleasure, material pleasure. Like if you see that image shows. I'll open that image. See here in this image. Okay. So in the beginning, material happiness and spiritual happiness. In the beginning, material happiness is higher than the spiritual happiness. Okay. So for us to give up whatever that we are doing, we have to give up some things, right? No meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication, no gambling. We cannot eat whatever we want. We only offer to Krishna. It's a kind of restriction. So that's why about material happiness in the material life, outside in the material world, they can do whatever they want. They can go whatever they can eat whatever they want. They can go wherever they want. No, they don't have rules, regulations. So that in that sense, in the beginning, material happiness is higher than spiritual happiness. And spiritual happiness is lower than material happiness because of all these rules and restrictions. Means in the beginning for us, we feel a little bit of suffocated, right? So many people, like one person is speaking, let sit and listen to class, all those things. Guru is there. He'll say, don't do this, don't do this, all these things. So that's why. But with respect to time, the spiritual happiness keeps on growing, keeps on growing. There is no declining of spiritual happiness. But with respect to material happiness, any material happiness you take it at the relationship with others, or like buying something new, or any any material happiness, eating, sleeping, mating, anything that we take, it will first it will be high and then keep on going down, going down. So no object in this material world can give unlimited happiness. But where we can get unlimited happiness is from Krishna. It means spiritual life. Spiritual life means that is connected to Krishna. The life which is where Krishna is centered, that is a spiritual life. Okay? That is the original nature of the spirit soul. Spirit soul is always in connection with Krishna. That's why it's always happy. But because of coming into this material world, identifying with our temporary things or identifying with our mind, we get totally lost in these material things and get a lot of anxiety. So, with respect to then here Krishna leaving Dvaraka, that we saw how devotees are so much in separation, uh, and then they gave send off to Krishna, and Krishna came to Dvaraka, and when Krishna was in Hastinapur, the Dvaraka Vasis means like their family members, right? Krishna's queens, Krishna's children, Krishna's brothers, Krishna's mother and father, everybody is in Dvaraka only. They have been in separation from Krishna. Because when Krishna is there with Hastinapur to please them, these devotees are in separation. When Krishna is in Dvaraka, then devotees in Hastinapur are in separation. Yes, some devotees are there, they will be separated from Krishna in this material world. So just like in Vrindavan, when Krishna goes to forest in the daytime, he takes cows and go to forest. At that point of time, his mother, gopis, Vrajavasis, they will be separation from Krishna. And Gopa boys and cows will be happy. So Krishna is with them. When Krishna comes back home, Gopa boys will there. Gopa boys will go to their home, and cows will go to cow shed, and Krishna will go to his parents, and gopis and his parents will be happy. But Gopa boys and cows will be in separation from Krishna. So like that, with respect to Krishna, both separation and union. That is called Vipralamba and Sambhoga. Vipralamba means separation from Krishna. Sambhoga means getting together with Krishna. Both will create happiness only. It's not painful. Like you all experience, like when your child goes to school, you'll be meditating on the child. Is it Asian or not? What will you doing? Like that. That is kind of happiness for you. Like especially mothers, or any friends, like that. Even in their separation, their love is increasing. So with respect to Krishna, separation from Krishna and union with Krishna, both are help us advance spiritually. Both are happiness, yes. So when Krishna finally arrived to the entrance of Dvaraka, the way the devotees are very happy to see Krishna. In the same way, Krishna will be very happy to see us also. So especially all of us who are in separation from Krishna in this material world, when you do nice bhakti and when you go back to spiritual world, there is a nice Gopa Kumar pastime. Any of you know that? Gopa Kumar, like he actually he takes the Krishna conscious process, and then he takes initiation. He does all his initiation course and do sadhana bhakti nicely. And finally, at the end of his life, he attained prema bhakti, and he leaves the body. First, initially, he go to Vaikuntha Loka, and then he doesn't like Vaikuntha Loka. So from there he goes to Golokunda. So there is a book called Brihad Bhagavatamrita. In that it is a story. Okay? So when Gopakumar goes to spiritual world, Krishna hugs him and cries tears of separation. Oh, Gopakumar, I was in so much separation from you. I was thinking this lifetime will come, this lifetime will come, but you are not remembering me at all. Finally, by the mercy of Guru, you finally remembered me and came back. Means the way, especially like most relatable example in this material world is mother separation from the child. The way child hankers for mother, mother also hankers for the child. The same way, Krishna always in separation from his devotee, and devotee is in separation from Krishna. When devotee goes back to spiritual world, they have so much of learning exchange. So in the same way here also Krishna came back from Hastinapur. So and he was so much eager to see his relatives and friends. So at the entrance, as soon as he he's reached the gate of Dvaraka, he immediately blew his conch shell. So then, like the conch shell signifies that Krishna's arrival. So that's why in the temple, in the altar is opening or closing, we blow the conch shell. Why? Because that is when the altar opens, that is Sambhoga. When the altar closes, that is Vipralamba. So that's why, it signifies that Krishna is where Krishna is leaving or Krishna is coming. So, no, that's okay. So, then, Krishna being very, what do you call, very eager to see his devotees and relatives and friends, he blew the conch shell. As soon as the conch shell is blown, immediately everyone of Dvaraka they understood that Krishna has come back. So immediately they were sitting, some of them are eating, some of them are talking to somebody, like different people are doing different things, right? Someone are cleaning, somebody are cooking. So everybody left everything, whatever they are doing, and they start running towards Krishna. So that's why you see, they come running, because they are in separation from Krishna for so long time. And finally, Krishna arrived, they are rushing like anything to see Krishna. So, and as soon as this news reached that Krishna has arrived, everyone of the household they decorated their homes, and then immediately they erected like to welcome Krishna. They put them banana leaves and then that and coconut leaves. They nice grains and fruits are hung everywhere, and then pathway are cleared with scented oils, like that. Pathway is decorated, and this is out of love for Krishna. This is a way of welcoming Krishna. So, here Vasudeva writes about when Krishna blew the conch shell, Krishna is blue in color, right? And conch shell, that Krishna's lips are red in color, conch shell is white. So reddened by the touch, reddened by the touch of the lips, the white stamp playing with the stems of lotus, red lotus. This Krishna's lips are like red like lotus petals, and the swan is conch is like a white in color like swan. So it appeared like when Krishna is blowing the conch, a white swan is playing with the lotus petals. Okay? That's how Vyasa describes the scene. So as soon as Krishna entered, different citizens. First it starts with some Krishna's elderly parents or relatives. They went and asked the Krishna, how was your trip, well-being, and Krishna also inquired about them, each one of them. He personally comes and talks to each one of them. He knows everything about that person, their family, and he talks about their welfare, their whatever their interest. He asks questions about them also, and And one interesting story is there are some like prostitutes also in that city. They also come to see Krishna, and Krishna also spoke with them with great respect. Okay, means like there is no one that Krishna doesn't like. Krishna likes everybody. Okay, means that's such a low progression, right? So and then like Vaja describes about the Dvaraka, how Dvaraka was protected by the Vrishnis, just like Nagas protected by the Nagas capital Bhagavad protected by the Nagas. Okay, and the city of Dvaraka, we know the past time, right? How Krishna created this Dvaraka city. When Krishna was in Mathura, which is closer to Vrindavan. Like Mathura is closer to Delhi, okay? And Krishna is in Mathura, where he killed Kamsa. And from when he killed Kamsa, Kamsa's daughters, Kamsa's wives, are the daughters of Jarasandha. They went and complained to their father, my husband was innocent, and this Krishna came and killed. And the Jarasandha, he brought 23 actually his armies, and he keep on attacking. He attacked Mathura for 17 times. So Krishna and Balaram used to come out of the city, and they kill all the soldiers of Jarasandha, and they leave Jarasandha with life. And Jarasandha again goes and gathers again some army again brings back to fight. So like that he attacked for 17 times. So that way Krishna has killed so many demoniac people in that battles only. So if we see Kurukshetra war, there is only 18 Akshauhinis of army. Both Pandavas have 11 Akshauhinis army, and Pandavas have 7 Akshauhinis, and Kauravas has 11 Akshauhinis. Akshauhini is the way how the army is measured, okay? And but here, every time there are some about 23 Akshauhinis of army. That's such a big army. But still, Krishna and Balaram destroy everybody. So that is the power of Krishna, okay? And finally, one time what happened? When Jarasandha was attacking, from the other side, there is Kala Yavana, another uh, demoniac king. He tried to attack. So in order to protect his citizens, Krishna has transported all the Mathura Vasis to Dvaraka. He built Dvaraka in the middle of the ocean. Okay, and Dvaraka was not like our city, traffic jams and all those things. Dvaraka is very nice gardens, very wide roads, very high-rise buildings. So it's a highly opulent city, and all the places are cleansed and scented. Auspicious seeds and fruits are strewn everywhere. Every house is prepared for Lord's worship. Okay. So when Krishna is arriving, everybody is. So whenever there is festival, like maybe not here in India or in Nepal also, you might have seen, right? Any festival comes, our elder or parents they clean all the house, and then clean everything, right? Paint everything in the olden days. Nowadays painting is becoming costly, that's why they are not doing regularly. But in like I used to stay in my parents used to stay in village. Every festival they used to clean every haunted house and paint all the walls of the house, and then decorate house nicely with all the green leaves, mango leaves, and all those things. So that is a sign of festivity. So when Krishna is arrived, anything related to Krishna is has to be celebrated. So if you don't celebrate anything related to Krishna, that is not good for a devotee. It's a kind of offense. Okay? So every house prepared for Lord's worship. So it's not like okay, Krishna is going to his home. Like what is any of Krishna is not going to come. It's not like that. Every citizen of Dvaraka, they think that Krishna is going to come to my home. So that's why they decorated so nicely. As if Krishna is going to come here only. That's how they participated in welcoming Krishna. So that's why even like any spiritual master, any respectable spiritual personality comes to our community, every one of us should show eagerness to welcome spiritual master. That's how we get the mercy and blessings from the that exalted spiritual personality. Yeah. And after that, close relatives abandon their activities and rush to welcome the Lord. I told you, right, whatever they are doing, they left that whatever they are doing and then rush to welcome the Lord. And offered respect and saturated with affection. All the dealings with Krishna were full of emotions and saturated with just the way when you have so much love on somebody, when you see that person, you are emotionally very fulfilled. Okay? And I told you, even when the prostitute also came and Krishna greeted them with eagerness, and the different sections of community did perform several performances to welcome the Lord. Okay, different personalities can welcome in different ways. Okay, like there will be some flower and there will be some um, like laborers. There will be some ladies. There will be some merchants. There will be some wealthy people. There will be some high class people. uh, so they welcome Lord according to uh, their standards. Okay, it doesn't mean something is higher, something lower, because that's what they do best. Okay, like for example, Brahmanas, they welcome the Lord with auspicious mantras. Huh? But for example, for farmers, they welcome the Lord with nice putting the grains and nice flower decorations and like that. Huh? The, and the merchant, they welcome the Lord with offering nice, costly gifts. Okay, so like that, everyone welcomed with, like if somebody who don't have material things, they offered with nice, loving smile and means anybody can offer anything, and Krishna is satisfied with that. And everybody was totally absorbed looking at Krishna's beauty. Krishna's beauty is so captivating that it will destroy all the distresses that one undergoes in one's life. Like still, like we might be going through a lot of rough times in your life, but when you go and see your kids, like your kids are somebody whom you like so much, then immediately you will be so relieved, right? The same way, everyone of Dvaraka they loved Krishna more than anything of their life. So when they as soon as they see Krishna, they actually relieved of the so much of distress caused by the separation and also any of the mental anxiety that they may be experiencing. So and Krishna's beauty is so nice that once you see Krishna's beauty, then it will relieve you of all the anxiety. Yeah, and after nicely dealing with every one of them, friends, relatives, and then different people who come to see Krishna. Krishna finally entered into the house, and then he went and met his parents, and his parents were so emotionally uh, saturated, and they gave embraces, and then lot of affection flowed from the heart of the mothers of Krishna. And after greeting the mothers and spending time with them, uh, and then Krishna finally entered into his inner chambers where Krishna has his queens. So Krishna's queens are in Mathura Rasa, means they are very intimately associated with Krishna. As soon as the queens saw Krishna, they wanted to run and embrace Krishna. But it is a social etiquette, right? Like no, like ladies, not like Western culture in the Vedic culture, ladies won't embrace uh, their husbands in public or unless in the private quarters. Okay, so they send their children to go and embrace the Krishna. So the children went and embraced Krishna, and when the queens saw their children embracing Krishna, were fully satisfied. And here Vyasa describes the beauty of the queens. Uh, queens, the queens of uh, sorry, Krishna's queens are so beautiful that even if the Cupid sees them, Cupid will be bewildered. He will get loss of his, cannot control his senses. But Krishna was not even disturbed by their beauty. But then, how could the beautiful queen serve Krishna? Is there only by their devotional attitude, means service attitude, serving with bhakti, devotion. Okay, so it means to say your queens are as good as Lakshmi Devi. Your material opulence, your physical beauty, your material qualifications, your name, fame, they don't satisfy Krishna. What satisfies Krishna is nice, humble, sincere heart. Okay, serving the Krishna with humility and service attitude. Yes. We should not have arrogance. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Like that. We should not identify ourselves with the body. We should have sincere devotion, and that will satisfy Krishna. So even though queens are so beautiful, Krishna didn't pay much attention to their beauty, but uh, he was conquered by their loving devotional service. Okay, and finally, Krishna, after uh, uh, having loving exchanges with their kids, and finally Krishna went to the inner chambers along with their queens, and the common materialistic speculate that Lord is one among them. Like sometimes some people will say, okay, Krishna is dancing with gopis like an ordinary person, like that. But Krishna is way different. If we see, even like if we'll get in the 10th canto, Krishna's dealings with gopis are very refined. And gopis always offer prayers to Krishna. If you see their prayers are so spiritually very exalted. They are not like cinema duets, like the hero heroine will sing, right? Uh, Glorifying their body, glorifying their beauty, like that. They are not like that. They are like everyone, not only gopis, everybody involved in entire Srimad Bhagavatam glorifies Krishna with great devotion, bhakti. So that is very important aspect. Okay, and so that's how Krishna was welcomed into the city of Dvaraka. So in the next session, we'll discuss about birth of Parishit Maharaj. Do you have any questions or comments?
So Krishna also they counsels, right? When he enters in the Dvaraka, Dvarakavasi has to they counsel or Krishna also has to reciprocate that time. Krishna.
Yes. Krishna plays counsel to indicate Dvarakavasi that I'm here. So, like if you see, I told you, right, the altar, Pujari plays counsel. Pujari, altar is considered a spiritual world. So Pujari represents Krishna's servant. Okay? When Pujari plays counsel means Krishna is playing counsel. Okay, is a representative of spiritual. That you understood the point, right? Representative. So now Krishna is out of his eagerness, he is blue counsel. Maybe Krishna is spiritual world, Krishna is personally active, right? So in the material world, Krishna is very inactive. The deity form, he doesn't move much. Or his movements are, we don't recognize his movements. So that's why Pujari blues counsel. Tantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai Shri Ram.
Those structure for the Dvaraka, Mathura, all those structure, right?
So it's 5,000 years old back, Prabhu.
So will maintain or something happens.
No, it's there in the bed of sea. There is still there. Dvaraka city is there. They discovered, right? Like you type in YouTube.
Yes, Prabhu. I think they are now sending like through submarines. We,
You can go and see Dvaraka city and meet that sea.
yeah, visitor can go and pay something and they will
Narendra
take
Modi,
you.
Narendra
Yeah.
Modi is coming to see Dvaraka. Dvaraka city is like you can see the entry into
It was built with so advanced technology and there is so much of architecture. It's very beautiful. They're saying.
Dvaraka is there, Mathura is there. Mathura's birthplace is there. This year we are going to Vrindavan Yatra if you want to come. December. November, December. Kartik Yatra. We'll let you know.
Kartik Yatra will be there in Nepal maybe that time. No, December. Kartik Yatra.